Welcome back to your daily video announcements. I'm Jack Ward.
And I'm McCormick.
Today for lunch, it's French toast sticks, scrambled eggs, tri-taters, sausage, cinnamon apples, and a cold milk.
Let's go to an interview with Baker.
Hello everyone and welcome to Babble with a Beaker, where we interview Beaker for questions and various conversations. First question, Beaker. Being a scientist, when do you think COVID situation will get better for everyone at the school? Alright, good answer. Next question. We've heard some rumors of people not following proper lab safety protocols. How does this make you feel? Alright. And last question for today. What do you have to say to people who don't wear their masks or wear them improperly? Reasonable response. Well, thank you, Beaker, for today's interview, and that'll conclude today's interview.
Let's go to a minute with Manning.
All right, so things to do if you plan on wanting to be an officer to consider is, one, you have to be 21 in Kansas to be a road officer. Due to the carrying a handgun, you have to be 21 or older. Generally, the best thing, if that's a career that you want to try to do, is just through high school and that 18 to 21 age area, just don't get into trouble. The best route things that I would do is you can work at the jail at 18 as a corporal there, or military is always a great way to stay out of that trouble, and like same kind of direction, because you can go into military and do MPs at 19 or 18, and the big deal is once you're 21 for Kansas, you get hired on by a department, and the department will pay for you to go to the academy. Once you're at the academy, it's a 9-week program. You got to take a lot of tests, a lot of field stuff. Once you pass that, you'll graduate and you'll be full-time certified for law enforcement, pretty much throughout Kansas. There's only a handful of academies in Kansas. KLATC, which is out by Yoder, Kansas, is the mass majority of where a lot of people send them. I think Topeka has their own academy. Wichita and Sedgwick County also have their own. So if you were to go from, like, say, Valley Center to Wichita, you'd have to do a whole other academy. So kind of some things to think about. It's not too bad. Takes a lot of dedication. I think people that are interested in law enforcement really have to have the mind of, like, serving and not more of self reasons, because this job isn't going to make you rich, and it's going to take a lot of sacrifice to be involved. So.
Let's go to weather with Ryan Goebel.
Welcome back to your daily weather forecast for today. It's going to be sunny with the high 67, with the winds to the south-southeast at 15 to 25 miles an hour. Tonight will be overcast with rain showers with a low of 44, with the winds to the east at 10 to 20 miles an hour, with the chance of rain to 60%. That's all for weather. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Let's take a look at our top 5 news stories of the day.
I'm Caden Barnhart, and these are your top 5 news stories of the day. Number 1, Biden says U.S. will have vaccine supply for all adults by May. Number 2, Supreme Court considers voting rights in race discrimination cases. Number 3, CDC to announce Americans fully vaccinated can gather indoors without masks. Number 4, Philadelphia teen awarded over $1 million in scholarships over 18 colleges. And finally, number 5, film directors and movie goers believe more in industry will bounce back soon. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Here are today's holidays.
Finally, Let's take a look at this day in history.
March 4th, 1933. In Washington, Franklin D. Roosevelt is sworn in as president. He pledges to lead America out of the Great Depression in his inaugural address.
So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
1987, also in Washington, President Ronald Reagan takes responsibility for the Iran-Contra affair. He acknowledges his administration's overtures to Tehran deteriorated into an arms-for-hostages deal.
A few months ago, I told the American people I did not trade arms for hostages. My heart and my best intentions still tell me that's true, but the facts and the evidence tell me it is not.
And 1902, birth of the AAA, as the American Automobile Association is founded in Chicago. Today in history, March 4th. David Melendi, The Associated Press.
That's all for today, so stay classy, VC.